Hello. Hi, everyone. This is Dave and Roxanne.
Hello. Watching the road.
We just finished my LASIK 24 hours post-op follow-up post-op
Operation.
operation. I had
acronyms up, but sometimes I don't know what up.
Yes, so we just finished my 24 hours post-operation follow-up with LASIK MD. So I'm grateful. It went well. The eye surgery, eye surgery that I did yesterday. Dave had his eye surgery, the LASIK, 2 weeks ago, and it was really good. So thank you everyone for the prayers. It was a great experience with us, with them, and it's highly recommended. I was scared a bit, excited at the same time, but because Dave told me that it was easy, so yes. So let us know where you're tuning in from. We always love to know how global we are in this community. We're in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. That's our hometown. Yes, and we're just grateful to God for the successful eye surgery. We're grateful for the online business that allowed us to pay the LASIK, both of our LASIK paid in full. It was our dream. It's part of our bucket list to have our LASIK done.
It was a long time, 8, 9, 10. The last time we got it checked,
2010.
2010 maybe, yeah. And it was really pricey for us anyways at the time. But, we put it in our vision board and back of our minds. Now we can. A small percentage of our world, but it's so worth it because I was wearing contacts for a long time, glasses. Now there's a place in the LASIK MD where you just chuck your glasses.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't chuck our glasses because we wanted to
maybe give away
the
Philippines
but there's full of glasses in there, but literally we can. But it's amazing. What amazes me is the recovery. I thought it would recover like at least a week.
Mm-hmm.
Or 2 weeks, but within a day you're functional.
Yeah.
Roxanne's second day, right?
Yeah, after 24 hours.
24 hours, like you almost can pretty much do anything, but you still have to protect your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But so if you've been thinking about it, it's we're surprised though. There's a lot of people who have done it already too. They've been.
Yeah.
We have a friend that's been that did it 5 years ago, and he said it's so worth it. He still has 20/20 vision after 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome. We're grateful. We're thankful. Bye bye contact lenses. Bye bye glasses. But more importantly, our vision is set, adjusted. Our vision is so bright that we need sunglasses.
Yeah, it's amazing because it's just it was just in our bucket list to make it happen, and Dave saw an ad
yes
about LASIK again.
We didn't forget about it, but it was just in the back of our head. But all of a sudden, it just popped up somewhere.
Showed up in our I think because we looked into LASIK. I think in 2010, so that's over 10 years about it, and it was pricey, right? And then I never thought about it, but I said to myself before that I wanted to do LASIK.
One day.
One day,
one of those one days, not really that important. One day.
Yeah, and then Dave saw it, I think at the late December or at the start of January, and he's like, "Hey, we should get an appointment with
Get
LASIK.
checked. Get us checked. You know what that is, right? You get checked.
Just check it. We don't have to do it."
Yeah.
And then we were thinking to do it in April of this year, but we're like, okay, let's do it sooner. So yeah, we did this one, and it's amazing. And I was supposed to do the LASIK Advanced, the 2020, but then Dave did the LASIK Presby. Presby means they're correcting both nearsightedness, farsightedness, so you can do the reading. So he's candidate for the reading because he's over 40s.
My age,
The age. So he did the Presby, and yesterday, because I'm 37, so I'm not. I can still read the reading part. I don't need reading glasses. But then I said, okay, like, can I do the Presby? And they said, yeah, you can do the Presby, because if I do the 2020 and I wanted the reading, I wouldn't be able to do it after that. So I did the Presby, and it's really amazing, really good. I love it. The LASIK MD staffs and the doctors and nurses, they're very nice, right? Very makes you feel comfortable. So yes, I would highly recommend it. Hello, Jen, watching from New York. Thank you, thank you. Sunny watching. Thank you for the prayers. Sunny from Papua New Guinea. Hello, hello. Hi, Sis. Hello, hello. Yes, Lizelle. Good to know. Thank you for sharing. You are welcome.
If you're watching this live or replay and you have done LASIK as well, drop the number one in the chat. You just want to see how many people have done it, because we were so shocked like how a lot of people have done it already.
Yeah.
And LASIK MD makes it so accessible actually, because they provide also. I shouldn't say this, but
Financing.
they provide also financing, no interest for 2 years for some people that don't have the cash. Luckily, we had the cash, but
Yeah, we paid both of our.
like for us, like that.
We did the advanced one, so
Yeah.
I think the standard. This is in Canadian. The standard is about 2,900 or so.
Yeah.
Around that. And then the advanced one is about 4,800, 4,700.
Yeah.
And we wanted the advanced one, and of course they have the lifetime enhancement, so we did everything there. And it's just amazing because we're grateful that we can afford it, but for people that needs it and they can't afford it, they do have that financing. But
Yeah, because we some of you have followed us. Our journey is through Financial Peace University through Dave Ramsey. Debt is never an option for us anymore, because we
maybe you can park there.
yeah, yeah, it's not an option for us anymore because we got in so much debt.
Oh yeah, before, yeah.
$86,000 in consumer debt. We got out of it, and we swear by Dave Ramsey rules that no more debt. When you take debt out of the table, then you become resourceful, find other ways. But we just are fortunate we're in a situation where we can afford both LASIK, because we waited. Right, it takes time, patience, everything.
Yeah, so when we started in 2018, this online business, before the online business, we got a hold of the Financial Peace University Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. So if you haven't followed him, Dave Ramsey, go to YouTube, grab that book, or go to his class. It's really powerful. It helped us really change our mindset about how to manage our finances, and not just in our personal lives, but also it helped us in our business, because we learned so much. The virtue of delayed gratification, the virtue of just focus and intensity, just having that discipline. And because we were not disciplined, we were lazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So it really, we really, he teaches the biblical principle of money, of finances. So with that, because of his principle, it actually helped us become debt free, right? It helped us to be able to pay off our homes, right? So it's so now that we did the LASIK for both of our eyes, we decided to pay the full amount.
Yeah, and again, we just didn't only decided, but that's just our principle now. That's our rule, that we don't borrow, right? That's the thing that we do. But it's really interesting because I now that we mentor a lot of business owners, and and even in business, it's really important to be good and understand finances, because like I see the challenge with most business owners is not so much the skills, the strategies, right? It's really sometimes the personal finance. That's when the stress comes in,
Oh,
because
my eyes is good.
as a business owner, you have to really not just manage your personal finance, you're also your business finance as well, right? So if your personal finance is not in order and you go into business, you're gonna bring the same you, right? So that's why we always teach our business owners that if you just handle your personal finance, right? And get good at that in business automatically, that will flow into your business automatically. Because although we don't have a lot of overhead cost in our online business, but there is still some cost, right? To run a business. But I could just imagine if you are running a traditional business and you're,
Oh yeah.
you're, and we kind of did some traditional business before. That's why we got in trouble very, very quick. Our first business was a real estate business, and we didn't really know how. Not that's not our first business. Our second, well, kind of a traditional business.
Mm-hmm.
It had overhead costs, and we had don't understand finances. We went into bankruptcy fast because we didn't know how to handle our personal finance mixed with the business finance. Anyways, we got into finance. We talked about LASIK MD. I hope I got value from it. So our the point for us is that if you're gonna go LASIK, because you got inspired by Dave and Roxanne, wait. If you don't have the money, wait, save up for it because your character, your patience muscle will grow. Right? We waited over 10 years, and you can wait 3 to 4 years to save up for it. Right? It's actually I just realized it's actually within everyone's budget if you actually, if you save up for it. So
Yeah. Yeah, because it's really elective. It's not like a must,
yeah,
right? This process. Yeah, when we started the online business, right? Yeah, like we that was our last debt, which is to start a business, because of course a business is an investment. But yeah, like since then, like when we operated our business, the online business, we vowed not to go into debt. So all that, all the advertising and our monthly expense for the business, we actually like cash flow it, right? So but either way, regardless if you're doing a business or not doing anything, um, Dave Ramsey, if you research him, Dave Ramsey, the Total Money Makeover book and the Financial Peace University, is really important for people to get a hold of that if you haven't, because it will teach you get ahead in life, teach you to become financially free. If you don't have a business, you can still become financially free, but it will take longer. It could take you 15 years, 20 years, but with a business it just accelerate as well.
so if you're watching this and you're an entrepreneur, maybe you're within our business community already, and that is stressing you when it comes to your business, because it's piling up, or other way. Here's my word for you. Are you ready? I learned this from that principle, entre leadership. Move in the speed of your cash. What does that mean? Move in the speed of your cash. Move, first of all, slowly, right? But move only when you have the cash to do it. Move in the speed of your cash. Advertising, move only when you have the cash. Getting resources for your business like tools, move only if you have the cash.
Yeah, so for us, when we started a business, right, because from our jobs, we have our corporate jobs when we started. So we were full time in our job, but we only have limited budget. So we knew we had to invest more. So what we did is we got more jobs. We got
You got
extra.
resourceful
We
because
got resourceful. So we don't stop like, hey, this is the only amount you can invest. So we actually find more jobs
yeah.
to fund our business. So that's being resourceful, not just depending on your credit, not depending on your on what you have right now, because if you see a value in something, you become resourceful. So
Yeah.
our encouragement for you is don't stop, don't allow your current circumstances to stop you from moving forward.
Yeah.
Don't allow your current circumstances saying, oh, I can't afford it. Always ask, how can I afford it? How can I do this?
Yeah.
Right? Because if you ask those right questions, you will find more resources that I can do this. I can take more jobs. I can, maybe sell something, right? So that you can fund the business.
So when debt is taken out of the table, you realize that the credit card is not your only resource to get more money. It's actually you. You are the resource.
Yeah.
Right? And the source is God. God is the source. You're the resource, which makes you become resourceful. You can actually make more than the credit card that you don't think you have. Like, oh, I don't have the limit, or I don't have the room. That's why I can't do the business. No, that's not true, right? Roxanne and I, we decided, we took debt out of the table, and God, which is a source, right, increased our capacity to find other ways of, you know, increasing our income so that we can, invest in our business, right? So when you take that out of the table, you realize you're actually very resourceful, right? You start to think, how can I? What are the other things you can do? And there's all this other characteristics that you didn't think you have, like tenacity, grit, hard work,
Yeah.
gazelle intensity. It actually all comes out. It's like the side effect of resourcefulness. And that side effect stays with you, which means because we have that character to become gazelle intense and really get things done, like we're not afraid. I mean, we can, like, everything can be taken out of us right now because we have the side effect of the 18 months of gazelle intense paying off the 86,000 consumer debt of having the grit tenacity, right? We can build anything from scratch, which I'm going to end with this because we're going to go see our son. Henry Ford, one day he was interviewed. It was David Roxanne. You're always going to get some mindset stuff, right? Henry Ford was interviewed one day. It says, Henry Ford, you're so rich today. If you guys don't know who Henry Ford is, Henry Ford started the Ford Motor Company. He democratized automobile, which means that back in the days, the cars was only for the rich people. And the dream of Henry Ford was that every working American will own a car to make it very affordable. So he was able to democratize, which means that everybody now can afford a car. One day, an interviewer interviewed her and says, "Hey, Henry Ford, you're so rich now. If I take all your money, what makes of you?" Right? He said, "Give me 2 years or less. I'm gonna not only get my money, but get my wealth back and more, because it's not what you have, it's you that became in the process. So even if everything's taken away from you, you can rebuild it, right?" And this is what we're talking about. If we take that at the table and you actually increase your resources, your capacity of being able to find other things, that's the side effect. You can build anything. Anyways, we extended the LASIK thing. Just to say hi to you, we're just we get passionate about that type of topic. Yeah, we're tuning in to share with you after LASIK. So now I'm good. Thank you for the prayers again. And it's worth it. It's worth to do the LASIK. God bless everybody. God bless you. Happy Friday. Thanks, everybody. Wow, it's Friday already. Happy weekend. Bye.